I'm glad you didn't do action. CashColorCannabis, a high level of conversation on livehiphopdaily.tv. Finally got my guests in the building, and I finally got them to calm down. So, got my boy Coop, got my man last name Good,
Hola,
aka PaidinAmerikka.
Yeah, PaidinAmerikka.
All right, so I'm just gonna give everybody a forewarning. This is not a weedy episode here. Like, we're not talking anything weed related. We're actually talking everything music related. But like I say, man, this all falls under weed weekend.
It's all weed related.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man.
When you're doing it, it's like, you know what I mean? You can really get into it. Man,
look, we about to get into this new project y'all got. Last time you were here, we talked about the first Paid-in-Amerikka project.
Right.
And y'all had, matter of fact, y'all was the first non-weed guest. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, yeah, bro, I love that. I love just the basic concept of what you was doing so much that I remember thinking we got to get him on here before I even heard anything. But I loved it, man. I love the fact that what y'all did and how y'all put that together. Thought it was very innovative. What you been doing since then?
Working.
Been on the move, man.
Oh, you been a dad and shit.
I have been,
Yeah.
I became a father. For real.
What's that life like? My fault, I forgot. So you're a rapping dad now, or a producing dad?
Busy, man. If you want me to be honest,
I believe
very
it.
busy. It's busy.
Does somebody say you lying when you say you be busy? Like, tell them, yo, yeah, like, nah, I'm not lying.
No, man, it's like it's like in an instant, your priorities like have to be realigned.
Damn, this sounds like a Family Guy episode. Like, I feel like he's about to get really deep about his kid.
I mean, it's just
I'm gonna show you pictures every 2 seconds. Like, oh my gosh, I just can't. Like, you don't understand because you never had a kid. You don't get it.
I'm not that guy to do that at all. But it's the truth though, bro. Like, in an instant, you have to, like, with last year when we was going on tour and all that.
Yeah,
it was just like, all right, we got shows. Now I have to make arrangements.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Wife
like,
ain't playing that.
It ain't even wife ain't playing that. It's just really on some, like, we got a whole kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just hit like up and dip out. The kid just like, you know what I'm saying? So
talking bill, man. Like when you when you have children, you realize this is a bill that speaks to me. You know what I mean? Like, imagine if the power bill just woke up to you every 14th and said it's time.
Boy,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
those are big facts.
Yeah, it's time. That's what a kid does every morning. Wakes up, he reminds you I'm hungry. So you know what I mean. Somebody needs to clean me. Somebody else needs to put clothes on my body because apparently I can't walk around naked unless I'm Lyric. Lyric is the only person I know who could do that and get away with that. Yeah, man. So, but that's cool. Congratulations on being a new dad, man. What you been up to since the project dropped?
On the move, man.
Yeah,
on the move.
I believe you too.
Traveling, working, building, plotting.
Yeah,
every day, something.
And at what point did all this building and plotting and growing as you were doing? When did all this turn into no free lunch?
I think it's always really been no free lunch.
Yeah.
Really, it's just the whole thing with no free lunch is it's just an attitude.
Yeah.
Like, PaidinAmerikka is it's a lifestyle. So it's just a certain way of moving, and it's just like that's how we move. Ain't shit free.
That's real. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ever got a chance to really get to know or follow them on IG, better to say, you'd realize that, like, your shirt say, cut out the middleman, fuck that job. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what PaidinAmerikka is about. Yeah, don't get tired, get paid. Even PaidinAmerikka itself means something. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it all sums up everything you just basically said, that you got to really figure out a way to carve out your own niche out here in order to really survive.
And ain't nobody about to give you nothing.
No.
Absolutely not.
No. So no free lunch. Talk to us about the project. Like, how many tracks are there? And what was the vibe like this round? Was there any, like, real pressure, you know what I'm saying, after what you did conceptually, audio and visually, really, with the first PaidinAmerikka?
I don't think so. Pressure?
I don't know, but pressure. I think there was a certain expectation.
Yeah.
Right.
We did this. Let's kick it up a few goddamn notches.
Yeah.
If not, what the hell y'all doing?
Yeah, that's how I felt. I was like, I know that seems to me like it would be a lot of pressure because for you to put the video together like you did the album, you know what I mean? Like, that was, and everything kind of flowed smoothly the way it did.
Right.
I would feel like, how could I do this twice?
Well, I know the first time around it was like the element of surprise because it was like, even though me and Coop have been working together for like years, but a lot of people didn't know that. You know what I mean? So
straight out the den life, man.
no, it's like early. You know what I mean? But now to see that we came together and put a project out when we did PaidinAmerikka, the expectation, there were no real expectation. It was just like, oh, y'all working together, cool. Now it's like we are conscious that people are actually looking at what we're doing now.
Yeah.
So now it's more so you got to be kind of intentional about what we're doing.
Yeah, I feel that's growth right there when you realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what can we expect this round from No Free Lunch? Like as far as music wise, like what's the vibe like for this album?
I don't know, man. It's it's really just when I listen to it, it's just really like goddamn get to it. It's like a constant goddamn reminder, really to me. I mean, just everything I'm saying and the way shit sound is just like a constant. It's just a constant reminder of myself. Just like certain lines is just like. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You said the shit now, let's get to it. Like the
motivation music.
Yeah.
Definitely motivation.
Like the goddamn don't get tired, get paid. That's my alarm.
Okay.
That's that's what I wake up to. It is just don't hit the fucking snooze button, nigga. Get up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The fuck you sleeping 30 more minutes for? Like, let's get to it.
Right.
You
I
right,
be falling into that sleeping like hitting that snooze.
Yeah, but I mean, again.
Snooze be whooping your ass, man.
Yeah, that snooze, for real though. No, I'm saying that snooze is serious, man. But it's like you got to get up eventually.
Because he come back for that second, goddamn, it get easy every time.
Yeah.
You look up, you done slept a goddamn hour.
An hour went by. You ain't did nothing.
Let's talk about the project. Who did you work on with this? Like, did y'all keep it all in camp as usual?
Yeah.
So who are some of the artists and who I guess got a chance to who joined up this round?
Truth Hayes.
Okay.
Shout out to Truth Hayes.
So regular.
Abir Jalil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else?
Gene Doe.
Gene Doe.
Shout out to Gene Doe. Who else we got? Spooks McGee.
Spooks.
Amina. They did some background vocals on something.
And Billy V Atlanta.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up, man. So is this one going to be a video as well? Like, is there a movie attached to this project, like the one that like there was last time?
It was a short one, a very short one that we put out last week.
Okay.
Yeah, there.
Is that the one where y'all dressed all black? Like
people have been wanting to know about that.
Yeah, like the one I saw with
the blaxploitation joint.
Oh yeah, there you go. What was that for?
I want to know about that one too.
Hey man,
like, do y'all just get dressed up one day and go do photo shoots?
Man.
To be continued, man.
To be continued.
Yeah, we can't give away all the songs, man. To be continued, but that's something special though.
Yeah,
that's special.
Yeah, you know what was special? You know what I mean? Let's veer off the album for a second because there's a lot of things y'all actually do together as a unit throughout the whole year. And we were briefly speaking about A3C, and they released their lineup today, so we were briefly speaking about that. But one thing you did, I felt that could be on the level of A3C soon is DenFest.
Yeah.
And I got a chance to watch DenFest celebrate an anniversary recently, man. What are you preparing for another DenFest coming up soon, or what can we guess from here? Like, I definitely ready to hit that again.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. I was just like something just happened to me just then that I'll tell y'all off camera. But Den Music Fest, November 2018.
Y'all taking over both floors again?
If we're at the music room, we will take over both.
Yeah.
But we are looking into some other venues as well.
Yeah. Like, for those who don't know, because we didn't get a chance to talk to you when I went to DenFest last time. What is DenFest and why is it important as far as for artists around here? Why is it an important event for artists out here?
True. Well, Den Music Fest is a festival powered by StraightOutTheDen.com. It's a company that I have, Straight Out the Den. And the goal of that is just to provide a platform for underground artists. Like, that's really what it is. And so throughout the years of having that platform, I always had in the back of my mind that I want to do a festival.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I wanted to work with a lot of festivals here in the city. And to be honest with you, I've always reached out. It didn't work. Nothing really came of it. And then I was like, you know what, man, I'm just going to stop asking people to be on their festival. I'm just going to do my own festival. And, got the pieces together, figured it out, did my research, closely watched, other people that's been in that position and figured it out.
Yeah.
Partnered with some good people. Shout out to Nora out in Cali. Partnered with her and brought the vision to life. And we sold out the music room upstairs and downstairs.
That's what's up, man. Well, I was very proud to see that moment.
Thank you.
Because the real dope thing about DenFest is, how it really became a showcase for everybody who you're affiliated with, from PaidinAmerikka, all the way down. So I always wanted to salute you on that and see what y'all working on for the next one of that. But I also know we got No Buffer podcast as well. Like you literally stay busy for somebody who has a talking bill all day in his face.
Man, it ain't hard, bro. It's like time management. I mean, like for real, like, because people ask me stuff like that all the time, and I know it might be partially being humble, but a lot of it's just time management. Like, I have to be here at this certain time, so just do it.
Yeah.
We make a lot of excuses on why we can't do this and can't do that, and that's really why I love working with Coop, because he has the work ethic that I've always envisioned. Like, bro, we don't have no excuses. Like, let's just do the work and get it done.
Yeah.
Like,
Got no goddamn shortcuts.
yeah, and no shortcuts. Just do it. Like, no free lunch, bro. Like, we have a vision, what we want to do. We got the team together, put it together, execute.
I like the ad campaign y'all rolled out too, like on IG with the dollar bills and just random people and no free lunches. Like, y'all put a lot of effort into your projects. You know what I mean? Like, it's really dope to see y'all roll it out, because you would have really thought that you did have like maybe a label or a whole lot more people around you, but it's really a collection of people who just kind of believe in each other.
Yeah.
A few at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Team is everything, man.
Yes, that's what's up,
Team
man.
is everything.
Yeah.
So shout out to the No Buffer podcast. You started
Every Monday night at 7 p.m. on livehiphopdaily.tv.
You started the debate at livehiphopdaily.tv that won't die for some reason. I know part of the reason is I keep bringing it back up.
No, not even that, because the debate,
Yeah.
the people we talking about, for some reason, we keep seeing their name
Attached to it. I feel you. I feel you.
all type of shit.
It's when you trying to duck bullshit and the person who you trying to duck keep.
coming.
Yeah. I feel you.
Talking about.
Like for instance, I tried to end this. The conversation we talking about is who had a bigger cultural impact. This actually started on Instagram. I thought it was just a meme, because I remember the first time seeing the meme, I thought it was a joke, and then I saw y'all talking about it on online.
You gonna act like we ain't hear that shade you just tried to throw?
What shade?
I thought it was a joke.
I thought it was a joke. This can't be real. Why are we even having this conversation? I thought that was a dead ass joke.
Okay.
I thought it was such a joke that when y'all were having it on, I think it was your first episode.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm showing love. I'm watching the show. Oh, second. Okay. I'm showing love, watching. I'm all on IG and I'm trying to keep up. Her be doing the YouTube thing now, and I'm
Right.
got me on too many screens right now, man. I'm looking too many things. But I'm scrolling through Instagram and I saw y'all talk about the Wu-Tang, Outkast, and the way y'all were laughing, I thought y'all were laughing like how I was laughing when I saw the meme the first time. I'm like, yeah, that's hilarious. And I remember DMing. I remember sending the DM and saying to myself, yo, bro, I'm glad you thought that was funny too. I was like, that was hilarious. And he responds back, oh no, we laughing at the wrong things. And I was like, oh, you think Outkast is more culture?
Right.
Oh wow. So it took me back, and I've been waiting for you to get on this show. We're gonna end this month with a proper conversation about this. And I know your man's he also seems to subscribe to the same. I guess. I'm
gonna let Coop talk about.
Yeah,
it. I'm exhausted. All of everything.
Please,
Now, what are you?
because
Get a clear understanding, Coop, because nobody else understands
explain
why
to me
this
what
a
you mean
debate.
by why do you feel like they had a bigger cultural impact?
okay, well, one we got to start is what would we consider cultural impact? Because at one point I thought when we was having a conversation, like maybe they mean music wise, but even music wise, I think it would be, even if you really want to be unbiased, it'd be a lot closer than you want to imagine. Like the first Wu album, I told him I don't like the whole first Wu album. You know what I mean? And there's only I don't like the whole first Wu album. So
What do you feel like they?
But wait,
what do you feel like their impact was at?
Wait. But again, I said first we got to start off with where would their cultural impact be? We talking about just music?
No, I mean what area?
I'm not talking about area because wait, let's get to it. What does cultural impact mean? Are we talking about music? Are we talking about how it's actually impacted the culture, how it changed the culture, how it changes people to this moment. Like that's
It
cultural
depends on what
impact to
culture
me.
you talking about.
We're talking about hip hop culture.
You talking about hip hop culture?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That was the other
I'm
thing
saying
too.
you could have been talking about New York.
That's how I felt when I was
New York,
reading it.
that could be like some New York shit.
That's how I felt too. I was like, that's why I said my first question has
like
to
that
be
shit is different
define
than y'all. Like
cultural.
the way them niggas talking, what they talk about, y'all can envision that shit. You know about it. That's why it's just, it hits you right here.
Yeah.
But
And that's why I think I know y'all love. Of course, y'all gonna go with Outkast, right? That's what y'all grew up on.
He said, of course. That's shade. That's shade.
All right.
I was being honest. That's
I've been trying to sit over here and be quiet. Let's break it down. Let's really break it down. I didn't want to go into this, but we're gonna go. I'm only spending 3 minutes.
We here
3
now.
minutes on it.
I got
So we
you.
got 3 minutes on it.
3
All right, so
minutes.
cool. Here we go. Number one, right?
Yep.
Everybody talk about Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in our mind that when it comes to a crew, a collective, they are definitely up there with one of the top collectives.
Yeah.
They, from one of the, I won't even say one of the greatest producers, but one of the greatest producing minds. We got RZA.
Yeah.
Right? Because RZA got a lot of fluff too. Let's keep it funky.
Yeah.
He got a lot of fluff.
Every does. But yeah, but
I disagree, but I'm saying there's a lot of fluff. So we got RZA with that, right?
Okay.
Okay. So number two, we got Ghostface. There's no denying Ghostface.
no, it's not.
There's no denying.
I was about to say, bro, I don't know where you about to go.
No,
with
no.
that.
There's no
None.
denying
None.
Raekwon. Right?
Yep.
Who else we got?
Spectre Deck.
Method Man.
And Method Man.
Yeah.
People you're saying are not lyrically the best.
You thinking
No,
Spectre?
I'm not. No. See.
I just want to know what what cultural impact.
I got 2 more minutes on it. 2 more minutes on it, right? All right. So look, here we go.
Cultural
If we
impact.
want to just keep it funky, right?
Yeah.
What can you say right now that you see that Wu-Tang did that you can still see right now in 2018?
Oh, easy.
Cashews, everything around me, cream.
Are we talking about
Don't give me
cultural impact?
catchphrase. No.
Bro, we talking cultural impact. I
Right
know
now.
right this second.
Right now.
Right this second. Right this second. I'll give you two.
Okay.
I'll give you 2 I saw within the last 2 weeks.
Okay, let's go. Let me hear 'em.
I'm looking at a pizza shop create a Wu logo out of
No.
pizza.
Okay.
That's one. Cultural impact. Stuff that happens. Wait, and the next one. The next
Okay.
one. The Wu-Tang's pop-up shop at White Castle.
Okay.
I'm watching again.
Okay.
The crowd I thought I was gonna see. Recent. This is old fat Ghostface. Not saying Ghost ain't fat, but
Okay.
Ghost don't be fat. Big old heavy Ghostface, and yeah, they just looking puffed up and tired.
Yeah.
And they was in that crowd rocking, bruh.
Okay.
Like cultural impact to me is that. Like if I walk outside right now and say and throw the W up, how many people would know what I just said?
Okay. Cool. That's
what I'm
all.
saying.
All of that's cool. All of that's cool. So
Yeah.
check this out. What we said when we first started, and Coop asked cultural impact. We talking about hip hop. Y'all said hip hop.
Yes.
Y'all just named me 2 food examples. Am I right or wrong?
But it's still hip hop.
No. Hold on. We said White Castle.
Yep.
That's Crystal's down south for people that don't know what.
Yeah.
So that we talk about white and we talk about a pizza shop.
Yep.
Where's the hip hop in both of those places?
I can tell you,
Tell me where's the hip
it was
hop.
the influence of hip hop that made them do that. Like, let's be for real. It's like saying this. It's like saying
what do
this.
you see
It's
in-
like saying this. It's like when you go to a restaurant that's clearly hip hop themed. You know what I'm saying? Like this is food, yeah, but you can clearly tell this
It's a pizza, bro.
This is influenced
It's
by
a
the
slice
hip-hop
of pizza
culture.
with a logo.
You can tell that.
What do you see in rap?
My thing is this: how many people have made Outkast food?
What you see in rap though?
I don't have an answer to that.
Yeah.
Because Outkast
What
is
you
more
say in
digestible
rap,
than
like,
food.
right now?
No, they're not. No,
Yeah,
Dungeon Family is more dynamic than food. Outkast as a group is something different.
What do you see that Wu did that's
Still last right this second.
In hip-hop.
as far as rap?
Did I get my?
I said as far as rap.
Can I
In
do it?
hip-hop.
What can I do it? Can I tell
Not
you?
food.
Can I tell
Hip-hop.
you? Can
Yes,
I tell
sir.
you?
Please tell
Can
me.
I tell you?
Please.
Did I mention first time we had this debate before y'all came? Wu Gambinos. Like I literally watched after they did that. Everybody from Biggie to Jay-Z to Lil' Kim to right now, we got a bunch of grown men adopting mob monikers. That was strictly from Ghost. That was strictly from the Purple Tape. The Wu
You said who?
Gambinos.
What rapper?
That was from the Purple
I'm saying
Tape.
who did you just name? Like
He's
who?
saying
I
any
said,
rapper
yo,
with
Jay, yo,
I'm
they
saying
all
who,
did.
you said who, Jay?
But I still hear it now. Look,
We can say Rick
you
Ross.
say Jay.
I just heard a Chinese. Chinese.
Man, you
dude.
talking-
I just
Jay came out in 96
wait,
though.
listen, bro. There's an Asian dude I
But
just
Jay
saw
came-
recently. His name is something like Chase Gambino. Bro, he's going on.
Okay.
This is still going on. But that's
cool. And we
on the
can
purple
even
tape.
say Childish Gambino. He used the Wu-Tang name
That's-
generator.
He definitely did.
That's probably the
He
biggest.
definitely-
That's the
fact
biggest
that
thing.
it's even a Wu-Tang name generator.
Absolutely.
The fact is even a Wu-Tang name generator.
Huh?
There was a Wu gang, wasn't there?
All right, man, hold on.
There was that did exist, didn't it?
Shaq had a damn video game.
That's exactly right.
Okay. So hold on. Let's talk about. We talk about music, right? Let's talk about music
Let's talk
right
about
now.
music. Let's talk about music.
Let's talk about music.
Yeah.
All right. So can we all go on record right now and say that Outkast carved out a new lane for a whole bunch of rappers?
Yeah.
Can we say that?
Yeah.
Can we say that Wu-Tang has done that and that what they carved out
I
is still relevant right now in 2018?
Wait. This is why I'll help you. I'll help your argument.
Name the rapper.
Not only do I think Wu didn't do that. I hear what you're saying. I don't think that Wu carved out a lane like that. I think they had a struggle carving out lanes for people affiliated with the Wu, like the Killer Bee. They had a figure.
Absolutely.
They
How
had an
can
issue
your
with
crew
that.
have the most cultural impact when the other 5 or 6 of them ain't relevant?
Because you keep jumping what cultural impact is. So I just told you, cultural impact. If I'm watching white kids be named Ray
in hip hop.
You know,
You said cultural impact in hip hop.
Hold on.
Is that not cultural impact?
You said
how many
cultural
white kids
impact
do you
in
know who
hip
got
hop
named their kids
and
Packs?
name 2 food places. The first example.
Because again,
hold on.
culture.
Let me get this straight.
Culture.
Let me get this straight.
That's culture.
So what you're saying is
That's culture.
No, I'm saying this is your argument.
Yeah.
Tell me if I'm right. What you're saying is Wu-Tang is bigger because they performed at a White Castle.
What I'm saying is
what makes.
I'm about to answer that.
Let's
man.
get to it. Let's get to it.
Because I thought I said it. When we say culture, I think I'm looking at a wider base than y'all are looking at.
I'm saying
because that's what I'm saying. When we say culture, I'm saying how many things can they cross over to? How many different ways can I see Wu-Tang in different parts of life? I again will see a politician throw up the W. You know what I'm saying? I will see food where there's a Wu-Tang sign. I've never seen any of this with Outkast. That's what I'm saying when I think culture.
Okay.
I think of a bigger situation.
I'm saying so.
Okay.
You gotta look at where Outkast is though.
Yeah.
Outkast. This ain't Outkast.
Nah.
Outkast. You know what I'm saying?
To be real,
Hold on.
Go. You got it.
Outkast is not a sign, man. That's just a certain way a nigga move.
No, you know what it is?
But I'm saying, if you listen to Outkast and listen to what they be talking about. That's their culture, like the way they move and what they talk, and what they taught niggas. That's their cultural impact. Yeah. You might not be able to see a nigga on TV throwing up some shit, but
hold on. Outkast second album was called. Hold up. Outkast second album was called what? ATLiens.
Yeah.
Right? ATLiens.
Yeah.
Okay, now you go outside and how many times you hear people say ATLiens? That came from Outkast, an album. That's a whole city's name.
Son, somebody made a whole pizza based off a logo.
Bro, that's not only
that
here.
don't count to you. Nigga, serious? That don't count to you?
Okay, hold on.
Man made a whole pizza out of a logo.
Outkast was so dope that y'all mans Diddy came down to direct the video.
Yeah, and then left with the bag too. That was the funniest story ever. He fluked him, left with the bag, and said, "Yo, y'all finish it."
But I'm saying, why would if Diddy
New York, no matter of fact.
Yeah, but why would Diddy come down here if they ain't have no cultural
He
impact?
literally knew. I'm glad you brought that story up. He New Yorked them. That was the most Harlem thing
Why
to
we
do
can't
to
use
somebody.
Diddy?
But listen.
He half shot the video, took the bag, and left.
But listen.
Oh, but this is what I was gonna say before. Hey, real quick though, we keep taking the conversation.
You gonna compare him with an Outkast?
We keep taking the conversation where it don't need to be. If we talking,
but you gotta look at the skill though.
If we talking actual,
you think it means nothing? You think it means nothing? You think record sales means nothing?
Can we just keep it focused? This is up north versus the south conversation.
But
hold on. Y'all want to admit that culture has to be bigger than what we have in this conversation. Because Wu dwarfs this.
But you don't think somebody selling that many albums got some kind of impact?
I mean, They had a double album, so
But
you know they had a double album.
I'm saying, but even before that, they was doing.
But look, they was fluking the numbers in, so you know how they do a double album.
Okay,
one album
what's on 5 million?
Yeah, exactly. So really, you sold 2 million. Really, they sold 2 million.
What's the largest amount of albums that Wu-Tang has ever sold?
Same deal. Well, I know because they did double platinum off the first one, but again, you fluked the numbers. You could have a double. I can't count that.
Okay, look, if we don't count that, you talking about when they did a double album, they went diamond. They sold 10 million.
That's just
but they really only sold 5 million.
I said the same thing about Biggie. Biggie went diamond, but I'm like, bro, at the end of the day,
but I'm saying you skipping all over the conversation. What I'm saying is, you think anybody, no matter who it is, selling that many records ain't got no kind of cultural impact.
What cultural
Like
impact has Vanilla Ice had? You know how many records
True.
Vanilla Ice sold?
Hey, you know something? Hold on. Can I respond to that?
Herb, look at the examples you give.
No. I'm gonna respond directly to that.
They sold records though.
No.
They sold records though.
Let me reply back to what you said about Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice did have cultural impact. I can't argue that actually.
Vanilla Ice had cultural impact.
Do you still see white? I still
Are there white rappers still in hip hop right now?
The same thing Snow did.
Vanilla Ice
got the fade, man.
Hold up. Let me referee my show.
My fault.
I feel like I'm gonna dead this conversation because we do got to speak about the project a little bit more than we got to go.
Cool.
But at the end of the day, I bring this up because I think that if you want to have an argument, I think honestly the argument is Wu-Tang versus Dungeon Family.
That's the best.
And I said for real, really Dungeon Family is the one. Dungeon already gave us not only Outkast, Goody Mob, Witch Doctors, Cool Breeze, but
Killer Mike.
But when we talk, but wait, hold up. But when we talk about
Cool Breeze,
when we talk about cultural impact, when we talk
out.
about cultural impact, this is where I would at least give them an argument. Your music jumped over a lot of places and you made people get back to instruments. I know this. You know what I'm saying? I know that there's records Dungeon Family did that you don't even know they did because they so ill with it. Mm-hmm. Like they brought you so many different records, so many different emotions, so many different feelings. So musically, music culture, you could honestly be like that's more of a head-to-head conversation. I'd rather have Outkast versus Goody Mob. I feel Goody Mob really gets kind of overshadowed by Cass. Actually they get overshadowed by Andre 3000. But
chill out, man.
I feel like that debate is more logical. Who had a bigger cultural impact, Goody Mob or Outkast? Because I'll tell you right now, Goody Mob to me, bro, Cell Therapy. When I first heard that, changed my life.
Yeah,
changed my whole fucking life, yo.
Let's go back.
Cell Therapy meant so much to a young man.
What made you say Goody Mob versus Andre?
Because I think Outkast. Okay, I don't really think Outkast is a group no more. I don't think they've been a group for a while. But I think honestly, Andre's been the group for a while.
What makes you?
That's false.
Yeah, I can say that.
Big Boy keeps the name alive.
Yeah, Big Boy keeps. Wait, I'm about to say something. I wish Shannar was here. Big Boy keeps the name alive the same way Bun B keeps it alive.
But I ain't talking about keeping it alive. I'm talking about
like you have to.
I'm not talking about the shot. I ain't talking about the post. I'm talking about why they was doing it. Like there was no. Drake couldn't do what he did without Big.
I feel you.
They work together.
Them songs wouldn't be what they.
It's still Goody Mob versus Outkast though. I feel like that would be the biggest. That would be really a good conversation.
Yeah, but I think Outkast was still.
But I don't think. Look at that. Look at the way the albums progressed.
Yeah, after
Goody Mob kind of
world music. It was like
World Party.
Party.
They didn't.
You know what I mean?
CeeLo the best rapper out of all of them.
But this nigga just want to argue about everything.
Me and my family moved into an apartment complex. A skate with a cereal code was put on next. They say that our community is so drug free, but it don't look that way to me. I still know that right now, dog. Come
hanging
on.
out at the stove.
What? Oh, that is so real. He said, I don't know if they trying to keep y'all my black ass. Bro, when he said that again, I'm in high school. I'm in high school when that hit me. I remember standing at my locker like, damn.
You saying so some Dungeon Family made you feel
yes,
like that?
Yes, he did. I mean,
can
I tell you how the Wu made me feel the first time I heard the Wu?
Man.
Can I tell you how the Wu made me feel the first time I heard the Wu? The first time somebody handed me a tape, it was blue paper and there was a black W on it. Mm-hmm. My man slid it to me. Goes, yo, I need you to check this out. So I looked at it. I think I told her this story. I slid it back to when we in class. I say, bro, I don't want to hear no fake Fushnikins. Because he said their name was Wu-Tang, and I thought they was biting off Fushnikins at the time. So I was like, I don't want to hear that shit. And then I actually listened to it, and it was the first song I heard from them was really Method Man's that METHOD man. And that up there with Redman's How to Roll a Blunt. Just watching that video taught me how to roll a blunt. Like you talking about influence. You know what I'm saying? Like I sat there and watched him. Yo, get your white owls, get your shorties. And I'm like, all right.
Can I ask you a serious question about Wu-Tang?
What's up?
Do you think their music still hold up today?
I don't think a lot of music hold up today, but do I think? I'm gonna be
I'm talking about Wu-Tang. And I'm not talking about I'm not talking about Cream.
I feel what you're saying. I'm about to answer.
I'm talking about like their overall catalog.
I personally don't think their first album is all that. I don't think it's better than their second one, but their second album holds up. I've heard their second album, and third album, yeah. Cause I was playing Shampoo a little while ago, and this is how far ahead. Oh, bro, you gotta stop talking over the show, man. You got to. You can't be arguing with us. Yo, Shampoo with ODB on it. I be listening to ODB sometimes. Like he's somebody really he was so far ahead of time. Like the shit he was doing, like he might be the godfather of a lot of styles right now. We don't give him no credit for it. So I be listening. So that's the shit to me. Like when I do hear the W album, like what you mean? Like when you hear him do all like
The whole singing and all that.
I'm saying
no,
like,
I'm going.
like who?
I'm going with the fact that his whole eccentric body.
Aren't niggas singing? The popular niggas ain't they singing?
You think?
Look, just his whole persona. You think Rick Ross made? Look, imagine this. Rick Ross made being really heavy set. You could take your shirt off. He made for some reason that being sexy. Yo, Old Dirty Bastard had chicks go on his ass. I still to this day don't know why.
You said he the first ugly nigga that
yes, I would say that. He brought ugly niggas to another level.
I just don't want y'all to get away from the point.
This man went and got his welfare checks in a limo with MTV following him.
You think he was the first?
He was the first reality star, hands down. Like
I just want to get back to the point about Wu-Tang catalog still holding up today.
I said yes.
I said
yes.
What's classic out of that catalog?
Only built for Cuban links. We talking about the Wu-Tang overall, right? Only built for Cuban links. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all can't keep changing. No. Is it Wu-Tang overall?
Give me the classes.
I just only built for Cuban links.
I agree.
Liquid Swords, the Jizza.
Okay.
The W, the full album, Wu-Tang overall, the clan itself. Supreme Clientele.
I agree.
Supreme Clientele and
we had 3 right now.
Fish
in my
Scales
book.
and Fish Scales.
I agree. Ghostface.
That's 5 right there.
You said Fish Scales.
Off top of my head, that's 5 right there.
That's 5. So hold on. So that's 5, right? So
that's still rock right now.
Hold on.
I can kind of give you Only Built for Cuban Links 2, but to me, even now, I listen to that. Like 6 of them songs, they don't need to be on the.
So I just want to respond directly to what you just said, right? So he said Supreme Clientele. That's Ghostface.
Yes.
He said Fish Scale. That's Ghostface.
Yep.
He said Only Built for Cuban Links. That's Raekwon.
Yep. And Ghostface.
And yeah, true. That's true.
Yeah.
What was the other one? You said
the W album. That's the
and Liquid Swords.
And Liquid Swords Jizza.
Okay, Jizza is the anomaly. I don't mean that disrespectfully. I'm just saying that's the anomaly. So we're talking about 2 people in Wu-Tang that pretty much held the.
Yeah, I mean, because Method Man arguably was probably one of the top 3 or top 5 artists.
So
but he just didn't make good albums. He didn't make good albums.
He never made a good album.
So we talking about 3.
But you can add that in. Like literally, Method Man was a top 3 or top 5 solo artist at one point.
I agree. We talking about musicality and the catalogs that you named.
Yeah.
So give me Outkast. I'm going back to Outkast and we can wrap it.
Serious? You want to do this?
Oh yeah, no. I want to know.
What Outkast album still lasts to me?
I want to know what still holds up right now.
This is me having to be on trips recently. I had to actually listen to him. Aquemini
still holds up.
Okay. Southern Playalistic still holds up.
That's 2.
Now, ATL. I'll give y'all this. I'll give it to you. ATLians does. I'll give y'all that. I was wavering because it did make me go to. No, let me tell you why I was wavering. Every time I try to play it when I was heading back and forth, the first 3 songs for some reason, it takes a long time to get into.
What album you said?
ATLians. It takes a long time to get into each song. Like the actual length of how they go into the songs. Like like Dungeon Family plays music long. It just takes a long time to get into.
Okay, so keep going.
But the Stankonia album, trash. The Stankonia album, trash.
What's the movie?
Idlewild, trash. Oh, trash.
All those Outkast albums. This your first time?
That was 3 Outkast albums.
Is this your first time really getting into it?
No. I've been getting clowned for listening to music that's not from where I'm from since middle school.
So you've been listening to you?
Yeah. But when I first heard, I had Southern Playalistic, I had E40's, I had E40's first album, I had Mailbox Money. I've had all these in my possession as I had Almighty RSO and all I had. You know what I'm saying? I had the same possession. I've been listening to the same music for a while. I really honestly believe that this is more of a Goody Mob Outkast. If you want to put cultural, maybe Dungeon Family Wu, but Wu is gonna win. Wu's gonna win over a lot of people. If you keep talking, really honestly think cultural impact, like you will walk into regular situations of the day and you might see a random white lady with some Wu earrings. Like that's how big they are, and I can't explain to you why. Like I told you, this is a white kid named Raekwon right now. I know. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact there's a white kid named Raekwon somewhere, named after Raekwon the chef. That's weird as shit.
Let's just agree to disagree.
I'm about to say, man.
That's weird as shit. It's real though. It's real as shit.
Let's just agree to disagree.
It's real as shit. Yo,
Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. I almost walked off when you was about to say ATL and it wasn't didn't hold up.
It takes a long time to get into. I
almost lost all respect. For
if we want to play it right now, you'll get what I'm saying. The way they do the music, it just takes a long time.
You can play it. Bro, you can play.
No, it's a good record, but some of it just takes too long to get into. That was how I felt.
It's cool, man. It's cool.
I like the music. Elevators is dope. I just said some of the music it take. Like if a typical song is 3 minutes and 2 seconds, some of these songs might be 3 minutes and 58 seconds.
We just agree to disagree.
It's cool. It's taking a minute for me to get into this record. I just know Stankonia was trash.
I don't agree with that.
Was trash.
I don't agree. Like I said, we just agree to disagree, bro. It's just it's cool.
Except for I love them hoes.
I know what it is. I know exactly what it is.
I still love that song.
The problem that everybody in here that don't rock with Outkast think on the album is the production. Y'all still stuck in that up top. Want to hear that?
Nah. Bro, I just gave you the other three were good. Just Stankonia was trash. No, it was trash.
They was bugging when I say, yo,
bro.
Stankonia was trash.
Let's just agree to disagree, bro.
The artwork was dope though. Like the black and white flag, that was dope.
Everything was dope.
Yeah.
The first single was the throw off.
This is Steve from No Buffer Podcast speaking off screen. Yes, Steve. What's up, man? Why is it trash? Okay, not only I feel like it was boring. Like when I listened to the record, look at the shocked eyes. It was trash. It was boring. It was boring. This is an album when again I'm a fully grown man now. I'm riding around in the car with no tags and no license plate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no tags and no driver's license. Playing this album, saying to myself, find me another CD.
I'm befuddled.
So 2 songs in the intro is supposed to make me say this whole album. The one song I will say I will always remember is the one ha 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 ha, we love them hoes. That was my shit, boy. He said, yo, I remember telling this girl one time, I think that ain't nothing but Hawaiian Wavy. Like, that was my shit, boy. That was my shit. Love that song.
Outkast with a K, yeah. So harder than try to impress God. We pull your whole dip, pull your car, still take my guitar and take
I'm not gonna pretend like all
they
did was classics. That
play the
album was trash.
Melody.
I Know Why was trash. I Know Why was trash too.
You gotta say it's either a classic or trash.
No, I don't. I'm not classic or trash.
I'm saying you think it's trash.
Stankonia.
You want to say it's like?
It's like I don't want to. Don't play this album.
Trash.
I'm cool. I get this couple songs on here.
Hey, can we just?
I'm cool with this whole album.
Let's just agree to disagree. Cause I think what it is like we gotta really reassess the word trash. Yeah. I think it's become like a hipster word.
You know what? You want to have a real debate, serious? We talk about everything so East Coast biased. Let's argue some Mobb Deep albums. I think that we kind of use Mobb Deep as a cult. They got some albums that's really like 30 songs, and it's like I only need 10. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't need all these records, bro. This is just overkill of you talking how much you about to smack somebody and put the burner in their mouth. Like it was repetitive. Like Mobb Deep has some except for their first album. Everything after that from Murder Music was hard. Murder Music was hard, but a lot of their
really rock with Mobb like that, so I can't have
a lot of their records was like
I can't have an educated conversation on Mobb Deep because I haven't heard their catalog.
How do you feel about Hove records? Like Hove's catalog?
I think he has a solid catalog.
Yeah.
He has some fluff.
Can we before we should have ended it like 5 minutes ago. But before we end, what's your favorite J albums?
My favorite J albums, we're gonna go with Blueprint. We're gonna go with Black Album. We're gonna go with American Gangsta and Reasonable Doubt.
Okay, American Gangsta gotta be in your top 3 to me.
And I think 444 will beat up, but I gotta listen to it some more.
American Gangsta,
I just can't call it a classic. It just been out for like not even a year yet.
I feel like American Gangsta is so above Reasonable Doubt because it's like a grown-up version of Reasonable Doubt.
I think you killed the intro on American Gangster. And you kill it's one of them songs toward the end. The Success record with Nas is okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
It wasn't like
It was okay.
If it was featuring anybody else, we would have been like, I don't want to hear this song.
Yeah.
It was because it was Nas that made it to an event. But
Look,
like it's really
ignorant shit.
Yeah, that was
Ignorant shit. But let's get out of here, man. Let us know where we can find the project, how they could catch up with y'all on Instagram.
Everything paid
Paid in America, man.
Okay.
3Ks, no C.
Coop really over there sitting there analyzing this whole Stankonia thing. I can tell. I can tell. He's really mad.
No, like real talk.
Okay, maybe I'll say not trash. It just wasn't a good album. I didn't think it was a good album. I'm sorry. No, it's not the same. See, that's where it becomes. You start giving hipster titles and stuff. It's not the same thing. Something's not good.
I mean, let's say we
trash.
just agree to disagree.
I just don't think it was that good.
Music is subjective, man.
Where can we find y'all music? Because this is good.
PaidinAmerikka.com, man. You go to PaidinAmerikka.
Is No Free Lunch available now?
Yeah, everywhere.
Okay.
Everywhere you listen to music, everywhere you consume music, you can go and get No Free Lunch right now.
Got you.
It's only 15 minutes, bro. It's a
Got
5-piece.
Look,
real quick.
Look, let me tell you something. You already appealed to a person with a short attention span like myself.
There we
That's
go,
15
man.
minutes.
Cheyenne gave us a new stat that said the attention span of the average person now went from 30 seconds to 7 seconds. So you got to catch them like that. So that's why the album come on and you hear paid. You hear that beautiful young lady say Paid in America and you tuned in. And from there we got you for 15 minutes. So ride with us.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
Well, I appreciate y'all coming out
Thank you,
and
man.
withstanding these arguments with us and talking
it's
about
beautiful.
the music and all this. Next week we kick off the month of May, and I told y'all May is gonna be an ill month. If y'all haven't followed us on Instagram, follow us on Instagram now at CashColorCannabis. You'll see that for May we have everybody from Pretty Hippie Tina coming through to my girl Shannara Butler coming through on the 22nd. She's gonna be debuting some new stuff from her UGQ line, and we're gonna talk about Pimp C and a whole lot more. We're kicking it off next week with my girl Akia McKnight. She has a new. I really want to know how she categorizes this because she's a film producer by trade, but she has a new. It's kind of a podcast that comes off like a actual film, and it's called District Queen, and we're gonna talk about that and talk about the concept behind it and what made her want to jump behind the lens for that one. Also in the following week we got a mother and daughter grow team coming down, and we're gonna talk about growing weed and doing a whole lot of shit. So just tune in. May's gonna be lit down here at Live Hip Hop Daily for Cash Color Cannabis. As always, get the Live Hip Hop Daily app. Follow us on follow Live Hip Hop Daily. Get us and subscribe to the show on subscribe to the Cash Color Campus podcast on Google Play, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, every streaming platform that's major that allows really cool podcasts. So check us out, Cash Color Cannabis, a higher level conversation. We out.
Yep.
Appreciate you, bro.